So do you have to pay taxes on the profit from selling your property? That's a question that people ask us all the time, so we're going to dig into it. Hey guys, it's John Walker with the Walker Group and Keller Williams Realty. People ask us all the time when they sell a property like, hey, I'm going to make $20,000 on the sale of this property. Am I going to have to pay some crazy high taxes on it? And so it really just depends. There's a few things that you need to think about. Number one is, have you lived in the property 2 out of the last 5 years? That's going to be a big question. If it was a home that you have lived in for at least 2 of the last 5 years, then you don't have to pay taxes on that money depending on that situation. How much have you lived in the house? Now, one thing that you do have to pay taxes on is if it's an investment property. So if it's an investment property, you've never lived in the property, it was a flip or a rental property that you had for like a certain amount of years and then you decide that it's time to sell it, you are going to have to pay some type of taxes on it, okay? The next thing to think about is, did you inherit the property? There are some rules and tax code around inheriting property, and that's with real estate or other assets. But generally, if you do inherit a property through a succession or a will, you generally do not have to pay taxes on the sale of that property. Now, with all of this being said, you need to make sure that you ask a CPA or an accountant these tax questions. Of course, we know about the real estate aspect of things in a lot of these situations, but I always want to put my disclaimer out there that you need to make sure that you check with a CPA or an accountant. But of course, if you have questions about the real estate process, give us a call. We can also make some recommendations to local CPAs that deal with real estate on a pretty consistent basis. So give us a call, shoot us a message. My number is 318-794-6769. Thanks, guys.